Alright, SS3, SS2 students, welcome back to this class. Today we'll be looking at the Murtala Mohammed / Obasanjo military regime, which was in 1975 to 1979. First of all, we'll look at how it all started. On 29 July 1975, Brigadier Murtala Mohammed, in a bloodless coup, took over power from General Gowon, who was in Kampala for an Organization of African Union meeting, that is OAU meeting, which he was attending. Okay, General Mohammed was himself killed in an abortive coup on 13th February 1976, leaving his deputy, General Obasanjo, to continue his program. This situation gave the regime the tag Murtala Obasanjo regime. So he was killed later. So his second, who was Obasanjo, now took over power. That was why that regime was captioned Murtala Obasanjo regime. Okay, let's look at reasons for Murtala's coup, why he took over power. Number one, a majority of Nigerians had become disappointed with Gowon's regime after allegations of corruption against some of his key officials. So that was what helped what inspired the coup. Another one was after the Civil War, Gowon had promised to hand over power to civilians not later than 1st October 1976. Unfortunately, on 1st October 1974, he announced that the date could no longer be met. You see? Then the third one was the inflation that arose from the payment of Udoji Commission's recommendations, and long-term arrears created instability in the economy. And the fourth one was in the last years of his government, General Gowon had taken decisions, implemented many programs without consultation with the people. So he no longer consider the people, so he take decision on his own. So that was what inspired the said coup. Okay, let's look at the structure of the Murtala Obasanjo government, how they structured their government. Then there was the Federal Executive Council, composed as under Gowon's regime, of the head of state as chairman, the chiefs of army, naval and air staff, state governors, and federal commissioners, many of whom were civilians. The Supreme Military Council, however, excluded governors who had the chief of staff, supreme headquarters, as the link between them and the head of state. There was, however, an advisory body to which governors belonged. So that is how it was fashioned. Then this was the National Council of State, an advisory body that deliberated on issues relating to state or the whole nation. Okay, let's look at the achievement of the Murtala Obasanjo administration. The achievement. This car you are seeing is the car which Murtala was assassinated with. So if you look at the car critically, you see the pointing of guns. And this is the car he was assassinated car Murtala Mohammed was assassinated in. So this is the picture of the car. Okay, let's look at the achievement of the Mohammed-obasanjo administration. Number 1, national purge. So the main focus of the administration was to take away corruption in public service. So that's why they call it national purge. So number 2 achievement was creation of states. Yes, he created so many states. Number 3 was creation of new federal capital territory. Yes, he created new federal capital territory, which was this one we are using now, which is Abuja, which is still Nigeria capital territory up till today. The number 4 was that he made local government reform. Number 5 was policy of low profile. So under this, any form of wasteful expenditure was reduced under his administration. Then number 6 was there was a great agricultural boost. There was a good agricultural investment and boost. Okay, that is therefore under his achievement. Okay, we look at the failures of the Mohammed-obasanjo regime. His failures. 1 was the public service probes and purge meant to instill discipline and a sense of probity were carried out discriminatorily in many cases. There was so much discrimination in carrying out that policy. Then number 2, under the failures of the Mohammed-obasanjo regime, was that General Obasanjo's Operation Feed the Nation failed to stop the inadequacy of local food production. Then the last one was, which is number 3, mass poverty continued as there was no program of redistribution of wealth and no concrete effort at providing or increasing housing, educational and health facilities. Okay, so this is where we'll stop. This is where we'll stop for today's class. But we believe that you have understood the failures of the Mohammed-obasanjo regime and Mohammed-obasanjo achievement and how they came to power. Thank you very much for watching this video. Remember to subscribe to our channel.